Alright, Disney Villains War 2 Round 7. Let's get going. So the first fight is Anastasia Tremaine versus Humbert the Huntsman. So we see Queen Narissa is, wanting to seek revenge on Queen Grimhilda. So she sends out Anastasia Tremaine and gives her the fairy godmother's wand that Lady Tremaine was using. But it turns out Queen Grimhilda is watching all of this, and she asks Governor Ratcliffe, so all the former prisoners of Macbeth are in Queen Grimhilda's alliance, huh? So Ratcliffe, from the orders of Queen Grimhilda, sends Humbert the Huntsman to deal with her. Kind of funny, we never actually know his name. We know him as the Huntsman from Snow White. But, just like with Queen Grimhilda, we never know their names until now. So we see these two are here, and Humbert's gonna kill her. You sure you want to do that, dude? I mean, we all know you have a soft spot. I thought he would have actually, reformed and not wanted to be part of any villains' wars. Okay, interesting that you're using the same footage that happened to King Triton and make it like it's Humbert who's turning into, hold on, that. Yep. Poor Humbert. Anastasia Tremaine wins the next fight. Megavolt versus Duff Kiligan. So, Taurus, Taurus, hearing about Don Carnage's victory over Ben Buzzard, sends Megavolt to take out any small fries. Taking out any villains that are not in any alliance, huh? Okay. Yeah, Duff Kiligan, he's resigning the island and Megavolt found him. Yeah, that villain from Kim Possible, the cheesy villain that's a Scottish golfer. I mean, it's just so cheesy. I mean, there are some Kim Possible villains that are, really good, like Dr. Draken and Chico. The Seniors, and that lake monster, the one who has a rivalry with Ron. And then you got the villains that are just so cheesy, like Duff Kiligan, for example. It was a Scottish golfer. And the monkey ninjas. And what else? And yeah, the Amy, I suppose she'd be interesting, but she kind of does it with the whole Cuddle Buddy, which is like, like a Care Bears ripoff in a way. Looks like Megavolt has a lightsaber. Let's just go with that. He has a lightsaber. Kind of weird how Duff Kiligan goes on like, why, like he's some ninja or something. Looks like Megavolt is bringing all of its electronics to life. And he made the golf ball into exploding itself right in front of him, and Megavolt wins. Next fight. Fox and Alexander versus Cruella and Draken. While these two are alone when Xanatos is in jail, Cruella and Draken decide to, invade it already. These two that once worked with David Xanatos gone back to working for Cruella. Guess they were kind of sore that Xanatos didn't bring them out, huh? Out of jail, that is. Yeah, Alexander, in the show, he was actually a baby. But there was an episode where he's like a full-grown man, is where Goliath, along with Elisa and his daughter, I think it was Angelica, they went to this dystopian future where New York has been taken over by David Xanatos, and we did saw a clip of Xanatos fighting against his son, who was Alexander. Takes a lot of features for both his mom and dad. He wasn't really a villain, he was just being a hero. Oh, her and his mom, huh? Whoa, that's just dark. They just killed Alexander. Xanatos is not going to be happy about this. Cruella and Dr. Draken wins. Next fight. Tracker versus Abitus. While Prince Phobos is still ruling Agrabah, he is still annoyed by Agrabah's old Princess Jasmine. Decides to send Tracker to find a flower that he can use it to, control her. Yeah, let's just say Tracker is a very scary looking villain. I mean, look at him. Not yet. Okay, that is a scary hound. Look at Tracker. He looks like he could be in creepypasta. I'm just saying, he could make a good creepypasta story. Yeah, Abitus, I remember him from the episode of Aladdin where the Sultan was looking for flowers until he runs into Abitus, who was suggesting he was stealing a certain flower. Man, people need to keep their, security for their gardens, don't you think? Oh, that was a weird, edit to make it look like a laughing. It's interesting fun. I always love the fights. They make it like they're actually are connecting to each other. Just sort of watching. Also, in there, he did kind of kidnap Jasmine, and they did have a bad friendship, I think. But Abitus is just all about nature and how people do kind of destroy it. Because what do you say? He's like a demonic Lorax in a way. An evil Lorax. Whoa! Oh yeah, and if you take the rose off from his chest, he does die. It's like you're stabbing him in the heart. And the Tracker wins. And now they gave the flower to Jasmine, and now she is under Phobos' control. Oh boy. Oh, now for the live action universe. We got Blackbeard versus John Silver from Muppet Treasure Island. We see Blackbeard has finally found the location of the Fountain of Youth. And he runs into the Muppets. I love the reaction. They were like, what the heck? The Muppets? What? I love the editing there. It makes it like he's talking about John Silver, who is a one-legged man. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I never grew up with the Muppet Show. I have grown up with the Muppet movies. I'm gonna say it again. I never seen the Muppet shows. Not even as a kid. But I have seen the Muppet movies. For example, I have seen Muppet Treasure Island. That is one of my favorite kids' movies of all time. There's Muppet Treasure Island. Yeah, that, I already said that. Muppets in Space. Muppets Take Manhattan. Just any Muppet movies you can think of. And basically, I never actually seen the show or anything about it. All I did think, I kind of thought it, the Muppets as where they go on to epic quests and adventures and fight against interesting villains. And, okay, back when I was like in high school or whatever, back when Dad and my ex-stepmom were together, and I had a little sister, they were, wanted to watch, the Muppet movie. There was a certain Muppet movie. It's like getting the band back together and stuff, and I thought I might get into it. And when I watched it, it did not. It just didn't live up to my high expectation as I was hoping it to be. I mean, my sister liked it, my other family liked it, and diehard Muppet fans liked it, and to me, I didn't like it. I don't hate it, it just didn't was not what I expected. All there was, there was this guy who was like a new Muppet. He was like a big fan of the Muppets, and he wants, save the Muppet Theater and bring all the Muppet characters back together and stuff. From some guy named Tex Richman who wants to turn it into an oil factory or whatever. I thought it was just fine, and I wonder why didn't I like it like all the other Muppet fans did. I thought, what, did I outgrow the Muppets? And watching the few clips of Muppet Treasure Island, I thought, no, I still like the Muppets. What the heck is going on? But that's when I realized it's because I never seen the show. And when I researched it and learned the history of the Muppets, I thought, oh, it's a sketch show. So that's what the Muppets are. It's a sketch show. It's not a show where they go on to like epic quests and adventures and fight against interesting villains. No, it's a sketch show. It's kind of like Monty Python's Flying Circus, but with Muppets. Or Saturday Night Live, or, I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. Or like Saturday Night Live, but with Muppets. That's basically what it is. Saturday Night Live, but with Muppets. Or Monty Python's Flying Circus, but with Muppets. I just didn't know that's what the Muppets were in the show. And I mean, if we were to talk about the nostalgia aspect of the Muppets, like the Muppet, to me, it'd be the Muppet movies. So, yeah, you guys might find it shocking or surprised that I never seen the Muppet shows, but I just know of it. But I am happy to see John Silver. Tim Curry's my favorite. I just love the interactions. Yep, there's gonna be a battle. Okay, it's kind of silly. You got Pirates of the Caribbean villains that are just so epic and interesting, and you can fight against the pirates from the Muppet movie. They're just kid-friendly. I just love that. I'm glad he kept it. Just love, they're like, huh? Nothing to the ground. A fight between Blackbeard and John Silver. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Two legendary pirates. One that is historical, which is Blackbeard, and the one is fictional, which is John Silver. And John Silver killed Blackbeard. And John Silver wins. Okay, I gotta stop right here because I got some other stuff to do, and also I gotta be at work soon. So, see you in the next part.